Hi guys, and welcome to my 30th video. Thank you so much for joining me if you are a return subscriber, or hello if you are new. My name's Adrina, I'm an Australian teacher, a Teachers Pay Teachers seller and a mum. So things get a little bit crazy around here. Now in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I think the title's actually down there. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about my January income for 2022 for my clip art store. So if you have been following me so far, you'll know that I started my Teachers Pay Teachers Tealazzo Clipart store in 2021. It was in May. I started it in 2021 and I've been basically documenting the journey ever since. Now this is technically my 9th month of business in Tealazzo Clipart, or for Tealazzo Clipart. I do, if you have, like I said, if you've been following me, you will know that I actually have two stores. I have a resource store and a clip art store, but we are just honing in on my clip art store. We will have a brief look at what I did earn in my resource store, but this main channel is really talking about Tealazzo Clipart. So let's get into a bit of my thoughts about what happened this month, how much I earned, because that's what you've come here for, and yeah, just any other little things I'd like to say in regards to how this month went. Let's go. Okay guys, so we are here at Tealazzo Clipart, my store. So just so I can kind of recap and have a look back at this, let's just go over what's going on here. So at the moment, this is my 9th month of business and I have 195 followers. I have literally just recently made it to my 100th product. So that is super exciting, and what's even more exciting is I have actually got 100 votes as well. So that means 100 people have left a review on my items. So that's awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's just get straight into what you came here for, which is how much did I actually earn in the month of January of 2022. So let's have a look. Let's go to my dashboard. Now this will be what I've sold so far in February. So this is not what I've earned. This is not what I've earned in January. This is what I've earned so far in February. So let's change it to, I'm going to change it now though to January 1st to January 31st, 2022. Apply. And did I make my goal of 120? No, but I got super close. So that is so exciting, you guys. In December, I earned $55.07. So if you remember watching my last income report, that's how much I earned in my clip art store. December obviously was a little bit more quiet because people had time off and whatnot. So I've been pleasantly surprised to say that, you know, we have increased this month just gone, January. And even though I didn't quite make it to my $120, I was so close, you guys. $114.57. So, oh my goodness, like I'm getting closer to my goal. So, of $120 a month. It's not reached my budget, but I'm still so happy and so proud of that number, as things had increased a lot since December. Because, you know, if you were following me, I started off really good in August and then it kind of dropped down as the months of the year kind of went by, and now it looks like it's starting to maybe possibly pick up again. We'll see. But I just want to quickly go over this real quick. Let's just have a look. So January 1st, $7.85 went down to like nothing, $2.40, nothing, $9.20, $3.52, and then this day, I want to talk about this day. So there's a few things that happened this month that were quite surprising. So this month, I did participate in a hashtag sale. So this is not on this day though, which is interesting. So I think it was either in the beginning of January, it was either here or here. I can't exactly remember now when the hashtag sale took place, but it was around here on one of these days. I'm leading to think that it was maybe around January 1st, but it could have been here either. I'm not 100% sure, but I know there was a hashtag sale. So I got to choose 2 of my items and put them down to $1, and we had a few sales through that. But what I wanted to say was this month of January 2022 was the first month ever that I ever sold one of my biggest bundles on Tealazzo Clipart. I was so shocked, grateful, just like in awe. I was like, oh my goodness. I remember checking my dashboard on my phone and looking and being like, oh my gosh, like why is this how much I've earned? Like why, this is a higher number than yesterday. So what's going on here? And I looked at it and I saw my biggest bundle. I will show you really quick. So I'll just show you really quickly my biggest bundle, just so you know it was sold. So if I go to value bundles, my biggest bundle that I have on Tealazzo Clipart is my ultimate boho clip art bundle. So there's actually 18 different clip art packs in here. So I'll just show you kind of what's involved in this. But I was just so pleasantly surprised that this actually sold. I was like, wow, okay, oh my goodness. So you get 18 clip art packs, you get all of this for $35. So you save over $30 with it. So like there's a lot of value in it, but at the same time I just never thought that, you know, someone was going to purchase this, because I was like, wow, you know, will anyone ever want to buy this as a bundle? So I was so grateful and so happy that that person bought this bundle that really helped with my sales for the month of January. But I mean, this same person, I was so shocked because this person not only bought this, but they bought 2 other things from my store. So that is one thing that has not happened to me in any of the other previous months, to have someone buy so much, you know, out of my store. So they didn't buy just the Ultimate Boho bundle, but they bought 2 other products as well. That is what accounted for that $41.20 on that day, which I thought, oh my goodness, that's amazing. Thank you so much. And yeah, I was just a bit gobsmacked, to be honest. And so anyway, let's go down. And I'm sorry if I sound a bit nasally. I'm a little nasally at the moment. Don't worry, I'm not sick or anything, but just my son's brought something home from daycare. Anywho, so we had, you know, $0 in those couple of days. Then we had a few little spikes of money throughout here. $0, little spike, $0, spike, $0, spike, $0, spike. So interesting to see how like this kind of happens with TPT and all the spikes of sales. So yeah, it's not something that you can kind of predict. It's not something that you can kind of control who decides to purchase on what day. But what I will say is this month I had a kind of a good month in a way of like that person buying that big bundle that I've never sold before. And then also I had not that only that person, super grateful to them for buying that, but I had about 2 people buy more than one item from my store, which was really, really cool to see. Like they didn't buy just one like digital paper set, they bought like a couple or 2 to 3. So that was kind of fun and cool to see as well. So that's basically the sales, $114.57. I do want to talk briefly though on something that has happened that I never have experienced before. So I have just taken a screenshot of it so I can show you. So I've covered all the personal details in here, so you can't see any personal details at all. But I wanted to just show you my sales report, basically from January of 2022. But what happened was I saw the product purchase and it turned red, and I was like, what is this? It's turned red. So when you have something that is like this and it's turned red, it basically means someone has gotten a refund. So to find out what that person may have got a refund for, you can click here, the view details area, and you can kind of see. I was grateful that in this case, the refund was only for $1, so that's totally okay. But yeah, it was interesting because basically when I clicked on view details as to why, it was something about they paid double tax or something. So yeah, it was really interesting. Maybe I'll put a screenshot exactly like just up on the screen now of what actually was said when I click view details, but I just thought that has never happened to me before. I have never had a red thing or refund yet, so that's a first time for me. And that's even in my creative table store, my resource store, I haven't had that happen before either. So this is the very first time this has happened to me, so that was really sort of interesting. What I will say, this person, it did say on the last download, said not yet, so I know that this person didn't actually download it yet. So yeah, it was interesting that she did get a refund, which is totally fine. But yeah, TPT obviously organized that, and yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but they ended up getting a refund, and that's why it turned red. So that was interesting. So let's just go and have a look at now traffic. So my traffic for that time of period, pretty much all teachers pay teachers. Again, if you're following me, you know I do not have an email list. I do not have an Instagram. I do not have a Pinterest. This is all just teachers pay teachers. I have nothing else. I do not have anything sort of running in the background, unless you can literally class YouTube. But as you can see, YouTube is not really a source of income at this point. There's no conversions from that. So that's totally fine. I have no issue with that. Like I said, this is just to inform and to educate this channel, and just to kind of take you along the journey with me, because I know what it's like when you're starting out and you kind of just want to feel a bit of community. And that's kind of why I started this channel, especially for the fact that there's no other clip artist sharing their knowledge of their journey, as far as I'm aware, on YouTube at this point. So I thought, why not, share my journey. So, because it was hard in the beginning figuring all of this out and thinking, how do I sell clip art and all this stuff? So, yeah, that's why I obviously went and made this channel. So, conversion still at 3%, same as last time. My views, 1,162 views. That's quite interesting. Looks like they're kind of increasing. Units sold. I sold 34 things. Interesting. I don't have any of those, so I don't really need to worry about that. So yeah, that's basically that. I will say, just lastly, when I go back to that, as you can see, if you were going to be technical about what I actually sold, I technically did reach my goal of 120, because as you can see, for the month of January 2022, I sold $143.40 worth of products. But I obviously, once Teachers Pay Teachers takes their cut, this is what I actually earn. So I earn $114.57. So let's just put that in the calculator. So basically, TPT earned $28.83 from all of that. And, TPT does host us as a store, so I feel like that is worth that. So yeah, that's just to show you kind of how much Teachers Pay Teachers kind of gets out of that if you've sold a certain amount. Okay, so I'm going to input it into my spreadsheet like I always do. So you can see obviously my earnings from all of last year. So May, $570, June $480, July $90.50, August $313.70, September $82.32, October $72.57, November $68.48, December $55.07. So you can see it's slowly decreasing, and so we're starting to get back onto a rise here. So we can report that as $114.57. Did I make budget? No, but I am still super happy with that. Now, because I did not quite make it in January, I'm still going to remain having that $120 as my budget, because yeah, like I said, I want to reach that this year sometime. So hopefully that will be something that can be on the cards. Yeah, that is that. Let's see how we go for February. I will show you very briefly my resource store. Okay, so in my resource store, I will just show you, I did actually earn $271.04. So obviously, for those that don't know, or if you do know, if you're following along, you most likely will know, but my first store was my resource store, and that's the Creative Table, and it was started in March of 2020. So I didn't start Tealazzo till May of 2021. So you can tell that obviously the Creative Table has been running for a lot longer, and so that is also showing in sales as well. So I was really quite pleasantly surprised that obviously I earned this amount. So $271, let's add it to what I earned in Tealazzo Clipart. So I'll just quickly add that up really quick. So $385.61. That's what I earned for the month, for the total month of January on both my TPT stores. So that's my total for both of my stores. Now the good thing is, if you are in Australia, this is US dollars. So this 385 is more closer to like $500. Like, it does depend on the exchange rate, but let's just do, for example, USD to AUD. Again, it does depend on the current exchange rate and stuff like that. But if I was just, for example, to put that in, 385.61. So we're looking close to around $540 for us if you are Australian, or if you are working with Australian dollars. So I get more than what that looks like in Australian dollars. So that's really a good thing for me. So $500, that's good. Like, for Australian dollars, like, I'm really happy with that, you know, because, you know, when you go from earning and not even knowing how to earn any money online to earning $500 in a month, that's pretty good. Like, I'm really happy with that. I just wanted to show you very quickly here. Lastly, conversions. 5%. Hello, that's gone up, I think. Interesting. Views, 2,112. Interesting. Units sold. As you can tell, I have not looked at these, so I literally am doing this like live. Not live, but you know what I mean. I wonder, because I do have some videos. No, I don't. Do I have any videos? I do have videos on this, but I don't seem to have any playbacks. Oh, preview video play. Sorry, preview video. Okay, so there are some preview. I've never looked at this. What the heck? Okay, interesting. Cool. So that is that basically, you guys, from the creative table. That's my resource store. Okay, so you guys, as you know, I have a little folder called Online Business that I like record my physical copies of what I've earned for the month in Tealazzo Clipart and my resource store. So I'm just going to record that in here now. So I will show you really quickly. You've seen this in my last videos if you have watched any of them, but I just kind of like to keep track. Sort of like what I've done in the Excel sheet. Basically, I just record down what I earned for every month so I can kind of see just in an easy format basically what's going on. So I'm going to write on here. So as you can see, January's goal was 120. So we're just going to write in red because I didn't quite meet it. $114.57, I think it was. Yes. So let's do that. $114.57. And I'm going to write my goal like I did in my Excel sheet. For February, I'm hoping to crack it and earn $120. That is my goal for February. I'm hoping I can do it, but we will see. We'll see whether that is going to be something that I'm going to make in February, because I'm not participating, at least as far as I know, in a hashtag sale. I don't know if there's any coming up, so I'm just going to kind of stay in the groups to see if that is something that is going to be announced. But I do know there is a sale coming up soon, so that's all I'll say. So anyway, that is that. So we'll see how we go in the month of February. Now it's time to kind of put my head down and make some products. So that is my income report for January of 2022. I think I'm going to continue obviously making these income reports every month, just so everyone can kind of keep up to date and kind of see how I'm tracking with everything, and just seeing like if I'm reaching my goals, and just kind of just documenting the journey for anyone that wants to see. Because I think it's nice to be transparent in this kind of way, because I know for me it really does help in a way of just like keeping accountable for seeing kind of these videos, and just being able to see someone show up kind of can be inspiring in some ways as well. So I hope that maybe if you are following this journey, that you might find a bit of inspiration in what I'm sharing, so that you can make something and do things for yourself as well, especially if you're just starting out. One last thing before I go, actually, I am going to be thinking about possibly in the future, in the near future, doing like a draw with me or create with me live. on YouTube. This won't be right away, it's not quite yet, but I'm thinking maybe I'd like to do a live. So for anyone in the future, not yet, but for anyone that is wanting to maybe like tune in with me when I do a live, I can just kind of like, we can just chill out together, and I'm going to draw some clip art and make some clip art, and you can just join me with the process. And if you want to ask me any questions, you're more than welcome to. So yeah, I just thought that would be something nice that I can possibly do in the near future. I would like to communicate with you guys a bit more, to build our community up here, and I just think that'd be nice. So let me know in the comments down below if you'd be like interested in doing or coming and showing up to a live and seeing me like create things in real time. Lastly, I just want to say thank you so very much for all the subscribers I've gained so far. I am so close to 500, you guys. I'm so close, and I'm really appreciative of everyone that's subscribed to this channel so far. At 500, I think I get like the community tab, so I'm able to like do polls and posts and stuff like that. So hopefully very shortly you'll be seeing my little community tab in your feeds, and I might do some cool fun polls, and just yeah, I want to kind of get to know you guys a bit more and know what you guys are wanting more so from me and my videos. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, because when I hit 500 I'm gonna post a post saying thank you for reaching 500. I'm super close. Alrighties, thank you so much guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Adios.